Hello, good morning, student. I am Sonu Singhal, and the subject is hydraulic engineering, and the topic is hydraulic jump or standing wave. This is known as rapidly buried flow. In this topic, we will study what is the hydraulic jump and expression of depth for the hydraulic jump. Right? First, we can understand what is the hydraulic jump. Then definition is the rise of water level which takes place due to the transformation of the unstable shooting flow sub or supercritical flow to the stable streaming flow, that is subcritical flow. When a hydraulic jump takes place, a loss of energy due to eddy formation and turbulence occurs. Right? So the means is when the water level suddenly increase, that is known as hydraulic jump. Okay, guys. The next is expression of depth for the hydraulic jump. Right? Consider a hydraulic jump formed in a channel of horizontal bed as shown in figure. So we can draw the figure of hydraulic jump and we can assume section 11 and section 22. Right? Here D1 is the depth of flow at section 11, B1 is velocity of flow at 11 सेक्शन के लिए and Z1 is depth of centroid of area at section 11 and A1 is the area of cross section. Now we can assume D2, V2, Z2 bar and A2 are the corresponding quantities for section 22, right? Consider unit width of the channel. Now, right? Now we calculate force acting on mass of water, right? The first force is pressure force P1 at section 1 and second force is pressure force is also P2, that is section 22, right? And third is a friction force on the floor of channel, right? Which is assumed to be negligible, right? Let me assume Q is the discharge per unit width. Now that is B1 into D1 because B1 is velocity and D1 is the area, right? Because we assume unit width. So the area is only D1. This is the inlet and this is the outlet discharge, right? Now we can calculate pressure force at section 11, that is the pressure into area. The pressure is rho gh, rho g as is the z1 bar and area is the a1, right? So the area is d1 into 1 and centroid value is d1 by 2, that is solving out rho g d1 square by 2. Now we can similarly find out pressure force at section 22, that is rho g dt square. Now the net acting force on the mass of water, that is P2 minus P1, right? The value of P2 is rho g dt square by 2 and value of P1 is rho g d1 square by 2. Solving out this, we can find out rho g by 2 d2 square minus d1 square, that is equation 1. Now we calculate mass of water per second, that is rho into discharge per unit width into width, rho into q into 1, that is rho q meter cube per second, and change in the velocity we have v1 minus vt. Now rate of change of momentum, that is in direction of force, right? That is rho q into b1 minus b2, that is the rho q is mass per second, right? Or this is the change of velocity, right? According to the momentum principle we have, or Newton's second law, we have equation 1 should be equal to equation 2, right? That is the value of equation 1 and that is the value of equation 2. So we solving this and now solve these equation and cancelling out of terms d2 minus d1, and in the last we have the value of d1 plus d2 equal to 2q square upon d1 d2 into g. That is equation third. Now multiply both sides by d2. We get d2 square plus d1 d2 equal to 2q square upon gd1. Solving out this, the equation is this. Now we find out the values of d2 by the use of Sridharacharya rule. So this is the formula of this rule, and final value of d2 is minus d1 plus minus d square d1 square plus 8q square upon gd1 upon 2, and these are two roots. One root is plus and second root is minus. So this is the first root in minus and second root is plus. The first root is not possible because it gives the negative depth. So the second root is right, that is d2 equal to minus d by 2 plus under root of d1 square upon 4 plus 2q square upon gd1. So we can find out hydraulic jump d equal to d2 minus d1. So guys, this is the about of hydraulic jump depth. I hope you will be understand this topic, and the derivation of the hydraulic jump is very important for RTO exam. Okay guys, thank you.